When a business shuts down, suddenly there are a lot of loose ends. There are workers without jobs, creditors that need to be paid, and things that are left behind. But what a company left behind in Mansfield is raising all kinds of questions.
Yeah, when Innovative Spinal Technologies closed its doors, it left 9 cadavers inside its office, if you can imagine that. And now the question is, what will happen to those remains? Ron Sanders joining us live in Mansfield. And Ron, why were the cadavers left there in the first place?
Jonathan, to train doctors on site how to use implants made by the company for people who have back problems. Mansfield's health agent tells me the partial cadavers are in 2 lift-top freezers inside this building with biohazard labels on them.
The company was working on disposing of the bodies properly.
Innovative Spinal Technologies, IST, apparently had just about everything taken out of its facilities except the 9 frozen partial cadavers when it ran out of money. The company listed the cadavers among items that could pose a threat to public health in its bankruptcy filings, but after inspecting the building today, Mansfield's health agent said that is not the case. The owner of the building, Alexandria Real Estate, is keeping the freezers turned on.
Is there any health hazard or potential health hazard here?
No. No more than when they were operating.
The company had posted the words integrity, respect, and openness in its front corridor. Several men who were in the building today refused to identify themselves to us. The CEO of a neighboring business says he's surprised to hear what had been left behind.
The human person has dignity. Certainly their remains do. And I think it's very, very unfortunate that a company would act in what I consider an unethical manner.
The bankruptcy trustee appointed to handle the case says the company regularly used donated bodies maintained and disposed of in accordance with state and federal regulations, and that the trustee, landlord, and health department are continuing that process.
All of those cadavers were people, and most likely either they or their family wanted their bodies donated for this kind of use, and it's simply an unfortunate incident that they're caught somewhere in the middle.
Health agent Scott Lead says typically the bodies are taken to funeral homes and cremated. Jonathan?
Ron, where exactly did the cadavers come from? Do we know?
Not exactly, Jonathan, but the bankruptcy trustee tells me that the company had accurate and complete records that were carefully kept of where the bodies came from, who they were, what the family's wishes were, and how they would be disposed of in accordance with state and federal law.
All right, Ron Sanders in Mansfield this evening. Thanks. The Mansfield health agent says that the partial cadavers will be disposed of within just a matter of days.